Hey everybody, so I'm sorry, my recording cut out in the middle because my computer ran out of space to keep the video. Video files are quite large, by the way, if you didn't know. And I wasn't playing Skyrim, so I deleted it, just so I could bring you the rest of this match. You can probably piece together some of what has happened in the meantime. I bought a copper so I could get an imp. That's the only huge, stupid thing I've done so far, I think. And I'm trashing that copper now, and do I go ahead and spend a coin token to get a gear? I think I do. I think I need the gear enough. I probably need more plazas here at a certain point as well. So this board is a bit of a slow build. If you want to look here, maybe just look at this set. Maybe I'll only upload the second half of the video because most of the game will have probably occurred within that. I've Seawade Plaza. It looks like he has as well. But this is a bit of a slow build. This board. I opened 5-2 and I took a temple with my 5, and I took a settlers with my 4, with my 3, 2, whatever. And I'm not building to this synergy between Plaza and Settlers. That's not something I'm building around. Oh, and I just played a... That was dumb of me. Whatever. Discard that. And then play this gear, I believe. And we'll set aside this temple, I think. What am I going to buy this turn, though? 6. I get up to 6, so in that case, I think I'll set aside the copper as well. And get a plaza, and get a copper as well so that I can grab an imp. Yeah, so it's a bit of a slow build here, this deck. I don't know if this is better than big money, what we're doing here, what I'm doing. This kind of janky synergy between the settlers and the plaza and... Oh, you know, I mean, like, it's whatever. It's probably better than big money by a little bit, but I think the margin is pretty small. Like, if somebody was just thinning a little bit with temples and using plazas for coin tokens every now and then, maybe not, and just playing gear big money, they might be ahead. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I've got 5 coppers in my deck, so I'm pretty likely, if I play Imp then Plaza, I'm pretty likely to draw one that I can discard with the Plaza and then play the Settlers to grab it back. After that, I don't know how many more Imps I want in my deck. Probably quite a few, because I do still have Plazas for a lot of extra actions. It's weird that Plaza is kind of a payload card for me in this deck, because of the yo-yo between Settlers and Plaza. You know what I couldn't tell you is how many Settlers do I have in my deck? I don't know. I should pay attention to that. Next time I draw my deck, I will take a look. Okay. Plays a temple. I think I'm ahead. You know, Dungeon would actually be pretty good at enabling this deck too, except that there's just no need. I have all I need between Plaza and Settlers and the thinning of Temple. If Temple weren't here, I think you'd get Dungeons. Um, although, at, man, I do have to wonder if this is as good as Big Money. I'm not convinced. He buys a copper so that he can get an imp. Oh, I forgot I set aside a copper last turn. No need to worry about the weirdness with the imp. Play this imp. Oh, do I play this temple? I don't know if I feel like it. Oh man. I'd rather have a coin token strictly better than a copper. I don't know if I want to trash any more copper though. Man, I don't know if I do. Getting a point chip is nice, though. Yeah, so I like actually putting another point chip on the pile too, because it means that if he, oh, I could have gotten 2 plazas and an imp. I'm an idiot. But if I like putting the point chip on the pile. Okay, I'm gonna go up to 7 and get plaza gear, and I could have borrowed and gotten to 8, but no, I mean, it's fine to get the, now my deck should be super reliable. I like putting the point chip on the pile because me with such better control over my deck means that, like, he needs to make optimal buys, and, like, he may want another temple here coming up, but, like, if he buys the temple that's not the best card for his deck, then he is falling behind that way. Whereas if he buys the he's behind in building is what I mean. Whereas if he doesn't buy the temple, then putting the point chip on the pile was still good for me because I'll probably buy it at some point and get those. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter as much as I'm giving it credit for. I think I'm ahead. Not really sure, actually. I hope I'm not interrupting, but I'm trying to learn here. Did you choose Plaza Gear to buy because purchasing the temple would have messed up your deck control at this point? Did I choose Plaza Gear because getting the... no. Oh, he's asking why I didn't buy a temple there. Um... Uh... so like I just said in chat to him, the main reason I didn't get the temple is that I didn't think it was the best card for my deck, and I'm not in a position where I need to put something that's not the best card for my deck into it, because now like I don't think that's the best card for his deck, so. We'll set that aside. That. Okay. Well, that's a dud turn. That's interesting. Do I need to get a... I think the main thing I'm going to need here is more plazas. I think that's the best thing for me. I wonder if I'm as ahead as I think I am. I might not be. There's a very good chance I'm just not. I'm just deluding myself. You know, his turns are pretty good. I really do wonder if maybe I am not doing quite as well as I thought I was. Alright. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna go into province mode? I might, if I were him. Alright, so let's see. Am I wrong on the league standings, by the way? Or the standings of this match, by the way? Because I won one, he won one the last time we played. And then in this video, I've won two. In this round, I've won two. So I think this is this round 4 or is this round 5? I think this is round 5, so we have this one and another one. Yeah, he might be ahead. For all my talk. Okay. Um... Sure, let's trash this Devil's Workshop. I don't think I need it anymore. I might have needed that, actually. Oh well. I don't want any more imps, I don't think. We're gonna discard that copper and grab it back with the settlers. And we're gonna discard that copper and grab that back with the settlers. Okay. We're gonna play gear to put this guy aside. And okay. I might just actually want these last two plazas. And a gold if I can get it. Can I get that? 8. No. Yeah, I think I'll just get these last two plazas. And that'll be fine. Do I get some coppers? Do I need coppers? I don't want to not kick off. I'm overdrawing by 2 that turn. But things went fine that turn, so let's not risk it. That's a dud turn for him. That's pretty unlucky. I feel like both of our decks are pretty reliable at this point. He has silver and I don't, though. I wonder if that's determining factor here. Like, I didn't buy any silver. Could be. I don't know. No, I definitely didn't want to pick up the coppers here, because I'm going to have to pick up golds, and I don't want to have to draw through coppers and golds, and my deck is very dependent on synergies between cards, so I'm definitely not going to want to put more stop cards in my deck than I need to. Okay. I need to find my settlers. Okay, this is weird. There we go. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, I still drew everything. I have 8 coin tokens. What am I gonna buy this turn? Probably 2 golds if I can. Yeah, so I can set aside temple copper. And get these 2 golds. At a certain point, I need to start thinking about crowns, too. I think if I don't have to green next turn, I don't know, I might just put the pressure on by greening. This deck is going to fall apart once it has a bunch of green cards in it, but so is his, so one of us has to. And I don't know how much you're going to build here. Double province turns are possible. They don't seem super likely. He double plays his imp, yeah. So he grabbed a bustling village. I don't actually think bustling village is that great here because you've got plenty of actions from your plazas that you want a lot of, and if you need to, ghost towns. I don't think that's that great though, and there's no way to actually discard settlers, and you're probably drawing your deck every turn. So I think bustling village is kind of like doing nothing, in my opinion, here. I wonder if rogue is something I should have considered, or should consider now. No, rogue would be gaining temples. That doesn't really help me. I was hoping to trash some of his deck out, but maybe get some of these plazas out of his deck. But no, I'd just be gaining the temples, and now the D works, but... So he's got 10. What does he do with that? He doesn't have any coin tokens. Did he spend coin tokens? No, he doesn't have any coin tokens. Okay. He's not getting those on his turns? Why isn't he getting coin tokens on his turns? Very curious. The man gets a gear and a dungeon. So he's getting deck control cards. That tells me that he's not comfortable with the reliability of his deck. He's drawn it every turn that I've seen. He dudded once, but I don't know how unreliable his deck actually is. There is always the possibility that if he's more reliable and can play the cards in the order that he wants, that he gets more coin tokens off of Plaza, and maybe that's what he's going for. He gets a Ghost Town. Okay, Imp, Plaza. Settlers, grab that copper back. Plaza, discard it again. Okay, play this Imp. I don't want to play that Temple anymore. Okay, Plaza, discard a copper. Settlers, it's mine again. Plaza, grab a coin token. Plaza, grab a coin token. Imp, no. Plaza, discard. I think I'll draw through this. Why did I play it? Yeah. Okay, so I have 3, 6, $10 in my hand and 6 coin tokens. So I want to hit maybe 12. So let's see. Yeah, then I can get Province Crown. Or I can miscount like an idiot. Okay. I can borrow to get the crown that I wanted. Oh, that's so stupid of me. Why did I... Really? I think I'm doing it. God, that was such a dumb misplay, too. Really? That was silly. It was really silly. All I had to do was spend another coffer. Coffers. All I had to do was spend another coin token, coffers, whatever. And I'd have gotten it. Without, I'd have another card in my hand, you know? If I dud next turn, shame on me. So he's got 4 coin tokens, so this shuffle is going better for him than last shuffle did. Does his deck have double province capabilities? I wonder if I maybe should have just double provinced last turn, and then gotten the crown this turn. Or next turn, or just kept double provincing as much as I could. Double provincing seemed pretty strong, so maybe I should have just done that. Okay. What's he gonna trash with his temple? I wonder. Oh, he's about to have a double province turn, yeah. Okay, I may be throwing a little bit here, yeah? Man, if I had double province last turn, I'd feel so much better about this. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Okay, so he spent to get up to 17. So he's not gonna double province. He's gonna just invest in more reliability. Which is fine. Um, okay. I think I'd just go ahead and get the province. And hope that he doesn't build two consistent double province turns or triple province turns, God forbid, before I can win the game with my point lead. Okay, so is he gonna get another coin token? He's hesitating, so that tells me he maybe doesn't have a copper to discard. He doesn't. That's surprising too. Maybe his deck isn't as reliable as I thought it was, and maybe it just looked really reliable because he had big gear turns. Maybe he's like having good turns every other turn, and I'm just not really noticing how many cards he's setting aside with his gears. Gear's a great card, by the way. Man, I don't know how many stop cards he has in his deck, but he has the potential to cause a terrible shuffle right now if he keeps going. I don't know. Might be the pot calling the kettle black here. Maybe I'll rewatch this video and find out. Oh, not if he draws everything. Never mind, his shuffle isn't going to be that bad. What am I talking about? Okay, so he's looking at a full deck. Um, he put a silver in it last turn, so it's 2 more money than he had last time. But I think last time he had like 8 coin tokens, so I don't know how much money he's going to end up having. Well, he set some cards aside with gear. So I guess he's deciding how far he wants to push toward endgame right now. He plays his temple again and trashes a copper. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and double province. Alright. So, he's going to have a big turn next turn. I have to make something work here. I'd like to play my plaza twice, maybe? No, I'd like to play a gold twice with my crown. This isn't good. So I have 10. Okay. So I could get to 34 and just let him win the game. Let's see, I could get double duchy. So, let's see, I could get... I'm out of reach of double province duchy. If he gets another province, I may be screwed no matter what I do. And he's got a ghost town, 2 gears, and a dungeon to work with. So... I might just need to go province, duchy, duchy. He doesn't have any coin tokens. Here's the thing, I don't think it behooves me to empty more than 1 green card out of the supply. Okay, so I get the province, and I have a point deficit, but if he gets provinces to win the game with, then I'm gonna lose either way. So there's really no reason for me to do anything here. If he gets 2 more provinces, he's going to be at 44 points. And if I get 2 duchies, I'm going to be at 28 points. At which point I would need... No, that's not feasible. So I have to get a province, and I don't see really a reason to do anything else. just get the province and save the rest of my coin tokens. And hope that he can't double. Because if he does, so like the thing is, I couldn't triple province. So if he was gonna double province, I was gonna be dead anyway. If his next hand is a double province hand, I'm just dead. No matter what. If he doesn't double province, I think I am in a good position with these 10 coin tokens. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be crazy if he didn't. Yeah, this is looking like a double province hand right here. Oh. He discards a silver. That tells me he's going to draw through everything. Yeah. Darn it. He's got that dungeon, so looks like I was wrong here in that. Looks like I needed to build a little more, I guess, before I started greening, maybe. I mean, I had a few, like, pretty inept misplays, but he wants to play his crown as a gold. Yeah, so that's GG. Alright, so, last one. I'm going to be going first. The dumb thing was I was trying to do that to be polite and not waste my time by optimizing score by trashing with temple. It should just read my mind, this client. That's what he says. He's right, it should. Oh well. Alright, so this is it. So he's now won 2, and I have won 3. Actually, it should have the option to play a treasure even with actions left, implicitly ending the action phase, though it's much better than it used to be for sure. Yeah, that would be a good way to implement it. So I believe we're 3-2, and that'll make this the last game. And so he is going to be playing to oh god, it's a rebuild game. And so he's going to be playing to tie it up. I'm going to be playing to clinch it out. Not happy about this last game involving rebuild. That's too bad. Like, man, this is kind of a bummer to leave off on. It really is. Like, it's not even that rebuild is like the dominant force here. It's just like something you can't necessarily. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay, well, what are the boons here? druid. I'm probably going to want to pick one of those up at some point. But in the meantime, I'm just going to open with a chapel. The druid will help gain estates probably for the rebuild. I don't know, I mean... So, let's see. Buy number 2. I could get a guide. And then second shuffle, I could get a silver. The guide would make it less likely. It's good for the rebuild deck, and it makes it less likely that I'm going to gotta play the Necropolis. I could get a scouting party and guarantee I see my chapel turn 3. That doesn't seem very good though. I think I grabbed the guide. The guide is good if I go for the rebuild deck, and it helps me mill through a non-chapel hand in the beginning. Next up, silver. Okay, and... Okay. Do I grab the rebuild right away? I don't think so. I think the first thing I do is maybe get a jester. Probably not. I could get a junk dealer and that would probably be fine. Would it? I don't like it that much actually. I could get a gold. No, I'm just gonna take the rebuild for now. Okay. So normally I would guide this hand, but I think I can do everything I want to with it, which is buy an estate. Turn that estate into a duchy. I now have a single duchy in my deck. Buy a rebuild. I need to get a second rebuild target in case I draw the first one, so I believe I buy the duchy this turn. So I have now province and duchy. I'd prefer not to have the... I think I guide this hand, actually. Yeah. Turn that duchy into a province. I now have 2 provinces in my deck, and I'm gonna scouting party to discard these and buy the estate. So I have 2 provinces and an estate, and I really wish that the estate was not in my hand right now. Trash province, gain province. I don't really want to trash the coppers. Do I buy another estate? Yeah, I have 2 provinces, 2 estates in deck. Okay. Name province, get a duchy. So I have 1 duchy, 1 estate, 2 provinces. It's very important when you're playing a rebuild game to be tracking the green cards in your deck, by the way. Okay. I'm going to name province. Okay, now I have 2 estates and 2 provinces. Or two estates. No, I have no estates, 2 duchies, 2 provinces. Zero states, 2 duchies, 2 provinces. I could... Okay, I'm probably going to mill 2... Okay. I'm going to name province on both of these and turn both of my duchies into provinces. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to call my guide to make this hand not terrible. If he hits 8, he can tie it. Yeah. He's not going to, though. Okay, he gets double scouting party. I think the guide was actually kind of important here. Okay, and name duchy. Trash province, gain province. GG. Well, and that settles it. I win the league match overall with Sharur 4-2. And thank you for watching.